Artillery Division that earned more medals of honor than any division in the Army in World War I, and the North Dakota Guardsmen who walked through hellfire at Guadalcanal. And it was the Air National Guard that thundered into the skies to defend us on 9/11. We all remember that all too well. And when our country is hit by fire, flood, or vicious storm, America turns to the National Guard because we know we can always count on you. We always can count on you. I've counted on you a lot. The National Guard is America's first and last line of defense, and you do not get the credit you deserve, but actually you do, because down deep everybody knows it. You get a lot of credit in your own way, a little bit different, but we really respect and appreciate the job you do. Thank you to every Guardsman for your selfless service. I want to thank also our amazing National Guard families, because especially the spouses and the children. I mean, let's face it, without which you would never be the same, right? You'd never be the same. But they sacrifice so much. All of us in this room have something very special in common. We're all proud, hardworking citizens who have stepped forward to defend American freedom, and we continue to do that. And it's why I'm here today, because America's future is under threat like never before. Right at this moment, in my opinion, our country is at the most dangerous level we've ever been. And I hate to say this, but we have a president who went on vacation a week ago, and now he came back and he went on vacation again. And we have people that are fighting all over the place and threatening our country as we speak. I don't think we've ever been closer to World War III than we are right now. It's a terrible thing. Our country is being destroyed by a radical political class that sends our guardsmen and women to defend the borders of distant foreign nations while they surrender our own borders to an invasion right here at home, the likes of which we've never seen before. You missed birthdays and holidays deploying overseas in the global war on terror. Only Kamala Harris is letting terrorists come into our country and recognize and letting jihadists pour into our homeland with the thousands and thousands and thousands into them. Who are here to risk their lives to defend our rights and liberties and our borders. Our opponents have waged war on those liberties from the White House, attacking free speech, censoring dissidents, and trying to put their political opposition in jail. Never happened before. I'm in this fight to defeat the corrupt political class in Washington that's hurting you very badly, whether we know it or not, and to reclaim America's future as a free and sovereign nation ruled by the American people. When I'm back in the White House, we will expel the warmongers, the profiteers, and take over our government, and we will restore world peace, and it will be again peace through strength.
Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry signed an executive order today aimed at protecting election integrity. The Republican called voting a right and a privilege for American citizens.
Every time an illegal alien votes, it cancels out a vote from a citizen. That's a disenfranchisement of American citizens.
Individuals often receive voting registration forms when they apply for a driver's license or government benefits. Those documents in Louisiana must now inform applicants that it's illegal for non-U.S. citizens to register to vote or to cast a ballot.
A federal appeals court today struck down a Missouri gun law, ruling it unconstitutional. The decision by the Eighth Circuit comes after a lower court barred the state from enforcing the 2021 law. The Justice Department sued Missouri in 2022 to block the state's Second Amendment Preservation Act. The law declared certain federal regulations governing the sale, taxation, and possession of firearms invalid. Opponents of the law argued such regulations infringed on the rights of individuals in the state to keep and bear arms. State and local officials face fines of up to $50,000 for knowingly enforcing them. The Biden administration had argued that the law hindered the government's ability to enforce federal law. More than 30 individuals ransacked a 7-Eleven in Southern California. They made off with thousands of dollars worth of products.
Now, an LA councilman is urging the city to allocate more officers and safety resources to prevent similar incidents in the future. NTD's Christina Corona tells us more.
The incident happened around 1:40 a.m. on Saturday when police received several reports of a possible street takeover and a disturbance inside a 7-Eleven. This was near Gaffey and First Streets in the San Pedro neighborhood. Officers arrived and found the 7-Eleven ransacked with the thieves already gone. According to the LAPD, about 30 to 50 people trashed the store, stealing up to $20,000 in food items, $15,000 worth of cigarettes, $500 in cash, and $20,000 worth of lottery tickets. Los Angeles Councilman Tim McOsker is now urging the city to increase police presence and safety resources. He shared in a Facebook post, "It's deeply disturbing to me that incidents like these are becoming more common. We need more resources in our 911 operations and increased staffing in the LAPD." He goes on to say, "We could have stopped this at the street takeover before it escalated. That's why we need to expedite hiring in the LAPD. Our officers must be able to respond quickly to prevent these incidents from happening. This 7-Eleven store is usually open 24 hours, but it will stay closed until further notice." In Los Angeles County, Christina Corona, NTD News.
The platform claimed that the company grossly inflated the number of available jobs and made it difficult to cancel memberships. The settlement agreed was filed today in a federal court in Austin, Texas, and requires a judge's approval. This follows tens of thousands of complaints from Care.com customers, including many who thought they canceled memberships but were billed again. The FTC said the platform enticed customers to buy auto-renewing memberships. The website allegedly did so by overstating the number of jobs on its platform and how much people could earn from them. The FTC said Care.com then frustrates customers seeking to cancel their services by using deceptive website designs. The $8.5 million will go towards refunds. Care.com did not admit or deny wrongdoing in agreeing to settle. Coming up, Walmart is recalling apple juice because of elevated levels of arsenic.
The Food and Drug Administration made an announcement on their website. We have the details after this short break.
Next. And cheap minerals often could be the key to deciding swing states. And we're looking at a clear sky.
We will wind up in a more direct confrontation with Israel and Iran, because Israel is also worried about the nuclear issue in Iran. But overall, Israel sees Iran as the one who they are at war with at this point, not just Hamas and Hezbollah. So, yeah, that's where I think it winds up.
All right, David Wormser, Middle East Affairs Analyst at the Center for Security Policy. Thank you so much.
Soaring to its highest level in nearly 40 years.
That is called Bidenomics.
Gas prices rose again today, reaching a new all-time high.
We're still dealing with inflation, and we've got super high interest rates at the same time.
Bidenomics is working.
2/3 of Americans are just struggling to make ends meet.
And this comes after Friday's jobs report showing a spike in unemployment.
And we are very proud of Bidenomics.
Is imminent.
Bidenomics is working.
That's just not true. Families are struggling with rising prices, and Kamala's lying.
We have been lowering the cost of living for so many people.
She lied about her border crisis, too.
We have a secure border.
Oh, boy. Kamala lies about the border. She lies about higher prices. Kamala lies a lot. Make America Great Again, Inc. is responsible for the content of this advertisement.
And I approve the